On this week's Waypoint, League gets crabs for its 5th birthday, the Puppet Master may or may not be Ultron, and the LCS expansion tournament is almost here. What's up guys, and welcome to Waypoint, your weekly League of Legends recap. I'm your host, Kat Andrusco. Riot have introduced a new jungle monster to the public beta environment. Well, I say monster, but it's kind of the monster I really want a plushie of. So check out the Scuttle Crab. It's very much work in progress and subject to change, but there'll be 2 on the map, 1 in each river, and unlike other jungle monsters, they're not hostile. As you can see, it does its best to scuttle away when it's attacked. It's pretty tanky for a little guy, but it takes bonus damage when slowed or rooted. So why would you want to kill it? For the speed shrine it spawns that grants bonus speed to allies as well as granting vision. That makes it incredibly useful to grab before a dragon or a baron fight. I'm assuming the enemy team can't clear it with a sweeper, so it's basically just a ward they can't remove. Having a speed shrine waiting for you in the river makes roaming and ganking through wards much more threatening. Obviously, blue buff and red buff are still the camps you don't want to get stolen, but I could see a lot of early gameplay revolving around these. If each jungler grabs 1, that kind of dictates which side of the map they'll be ganking on. But then again, if that starts to get predictable, you just get counter-ganked and it all goes wrong. If you can, I definitely recommend jumping on the PvE and checking out all the changes. As we said previously, this is Riot's time to go crazy and experiment, so this might be your only chance to see some of them in action. I'm going to be pretty salty if my new little crab buddy doesn't make it into live servers though. And into the Riot merchandising department. League of Legends turned 5 on October 27th, and Riot did nothing to celebrate. Awkward. It's amazing how time flies though. Can you guys believe this game came out on October 27th, 2009? And 5 years later, it's more popular than ever? And spoiler alert, it's not doing too badly financially either. Seriously, if these numbers from analysts' SuperData research are to be believed, wow. Between January and September of this year, League of Legends made $946 million in revenue. There is no doubt they're going to break the 1 billion mark by the end of the year. Comparing it to other online games, it's far and away number 1. According to SuperData, it's making more money than CSGO, Dota 2, and Hearthstone combined. Mind-blowing. Games you've probably never heard of before occupy the number 1 and number 2 spots. Crossfire and Dungeon Fighter Online. They're monstrously big in Asia. After those, it's World of Warcraft and World of Tanks, which isn't too surprising. So if anyone's expecting League of Legends to go away anytime soon, that'll be a big fat nope. Riot may have forgotten their own birthday, but they did not forget Halloween, which is clearly more important because, you know, candy. Along with the usual summoner icons, we got 2 very cool new skins. Underworld Wukong and Ravenborn LeBlanc, both of which look great. Keep in mind that these are legacy skins, which means they'll only be around for the duration of the event. This year's Harrowing will end November 4th, so if you want those skins, now is the time. Of course, they'll likely come back for next Halloween like all the old spooky skins did this year. That's not all though. Riot also released an absolutely amazing video which if you missed, you have to go watch. It's a dark, creepy puppet show explaining and showing what the Harrowing is in the lore, and it's incredibly well done. It also explains what that weird smoky stuff was on those random champion pages last week, although we're still not sure how they're connected, or if they're connected, which is kind of really weird. Even if you're not into the lore, this is a must-watch video in my opinion. I'm really hoping that it's actually the first teaser of some kind of Puppet Master champion. Although, now that I think about it, after Azir, the Emperor of Clunkiness, I'm not so sure it would be a good thing. But on the other hand, it would be pretty awesome timing with the Age of Ultron trailer. The World Championships might be over, but 2014 isn't done with esports just yet. The expansion tournament, set to increase the number of teams in the NA and EU LCS to 10, is just around the corner. The tournament is kicking off on November 15th and lasting until December 21st, at which point the top 2 teams in each region will earn a spot in the LCS. We've been looking forward to this for a while now, but Riot clarified the rules this week. The rules cover the inter-regional movement policy, work eligibility, and roster locks. If you're on a team looking to go pro, seriously, follow the link below and make sure you know what's up. Over the years, even before the LCS, there have been a ludicrous amount of teams that ended up being disqualified for stupid reasons. And by stupid, I mean easily avoidable, like not filling out paperwork in time or, believe it or not, forgetting to update their client. Tired of your bot lane feeding and your jungler giving up double buffs? Fancy a change of pace? Then check out World of Tanks, the ultimate armored warfare experience. Choose a tank, roll into the battlefield and dominate a map full of authentically modeled war machines from all over the world. With intense tank-on-tank combat, an ever-evolving upgrade system, and gorgeous graphics, World of Tanks is the place to literally destroy your opposition. Best of all, it's free to play with zero barrier to entry, so there is nothing at all stopping you from checking it out. If you're interested, head on over to gboffer.com/tanks and check out World of Tanks today. Following that link and checking out the game is also a fantastic way to support us and keep shows like this going. That does it for this week's episode of Waypoint. For more video game news and content, head on over to gamebreaker.tv. Be sure to check back every week for the latest League of Legends news. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and comment below and help us reach more people. And if you want more League of Legends content, recaps, and updates, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, LOL Nation TV. I'm Kat Andrusco, and you can follow me on Twitter @KatAndrusco. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you at the next Waypoint.
Game Breaker TV.